Hi and welcome to my channel. I'm going to talk today about what I consider to be the best everyday carry keyring, which has all the functionality that you will need and is not overly heavy. So this is my current keyring, apart from the keys obviously and a few other things, car key and whatnot. It basically has three key things that I carry on it. The first thing is the Swisstech Utility Key. I've had this for many years and it's proved to be indispensable. This is the original. Don't bother with the cheap Chinese knockoff for $1. Spend a little bit more money and buy the original. It's the Swisstech Utility Key. It's got 6-in-1 tools, including Phillips and flathead screwdrivers. There's a bottle opener, knife, rope cutter, with a keyhole designed to carry anywhere. What's cool is that this is the same size as the regular key. It weighs only half an ounce and it's self-locking. It snaps at a 90-degree angle and fully extended for a variety of functions. That locks in. Okay. As I said, I've had that for many years and it's indispensable. All right. So that's the first thing on my keyring. Of the other two things, all right, second of all, I have is a little flashlight. Okay, so this is the Olight. Can you see that nice and clearly? Is that okay? The second is the Olight I1R EOS 130 lumen USB rechargeable. Weighs only 12 grams and it puts out an impressive 130 lumens. It's got two settings there. Okay, that's a small setting. Okay, it's a bright setting, as you can see. That's pretty bright. Okay, so it's got dual output settings ranging from 5 to 130 lumens. Has an extraordinarily compact size. It's built from strong aluminium alloy, and it features a built-in rechargeable battery that charges through a micro USB port when the light head is unscrewed and removed. Features a high-performance LED paired with an optic lens, producing a soft and balanced beam, and is really the perfect daily carry keychain flashlight with a high output, convenient charging and easy mode. The entire light is slimmer than your finger, so you can see how small it is, and its length is shorter than a AAA battery. It's fully charged within 1 hour and 15 minutes. It's got on and off output charges, as you see, and they're controlled just through twisting the flashlight head. Okay, so if it's on high, that'll last for up to 54 meters or 20 minutes, and the low, which is 5 lumens, will extend for 13 meters and lasts for 7 hours. All right, so that's the second of the two tools that I carry on my keyring. The third, and only three, as I said, is the True Utility Firesteel lighter. It's the smallest waterproof lighter in the world. I know a lot of people have Bic micro lighters, and that's fine. But this one works for me. It's the Firesteel lighter with its neopropane O-ring seal, and it secures the lighter from any water, meaning you have a working lighter even in the pouring rain. It's refillable, okay, with regular lighter fluid. It comes in a dark chrome-plated zinc alloy body. It's compact, yet it's tough, and it's solid. All right, it's super easy to work and refill. All right, so that's just really, really handy. Okay, and there's the O-ring you can see there as well. Okay, now as I said, they're the three things that I carry on my keyring. I know a lot of people carry a hell of a lot more, but for me, they're the three basic things. We'll look at a couple other options that you could put in. The main thing for me is weight. I don't want to be carrying so many things around on my keyring that make it too heavy and just unworkable. The other thing I carry, as I've noticed, you will see on my keyring, I have these Beinecke Earrings, and these are really handy. They're the best thing you can get, I think. This is an Beinecke Earring, stainless steel, made by Night Eyes. It's simple, handy, and a secure way to organize and carry your tools and your keys. It's a solid, continuous steel keyring, and so nothing can fall off. Comes with, when you buy it, it comes with 6 number 0.5 stainless steel Beinecke double gated carabiner clips that are perfectly sized to hold 6 separate keys. Okay, so you've got a one in that part and one in that part. You can attach it, detach it, you can put on your belt loop, zipper pull, purse strap. They remove and reattach really quickly. Okay, so they've got a lock here as well, a little locking function. It just comes undone like that and it opens the gate. Okay, and that just sort of slides out, as you can see. But the beauty of this is you can sort of lock it there like that and it stays locked. It's really sort of quite easy. So the keyring as well can hold many of them as well. They come in, that's just a close-up of the other one there. So again, you know, that's not going to come off. Okay, and you can also get a plastic one as well, which also does the same function. So you can order and buy these separately, and then you can add to them. Really handy. They're made by Night Eyes, and it's the Beinecke Earrings stainless steel. So that's how I keep that all together. And I'm fairly confident that nothing ever comes off from there, and nothing has so far. Okay, a couple of other things you can, that works for me. Now you're probably thinking, okay, well, where's the other things? You know, where's the pocket knife? Where's all that stuff? I keep these on my keyring. Other things I keep in my pocket. So I've got a two-part system that works for me. A couple other things you might want to include on your keyring that I don't. A lot of people do have a, looks like someone's added something in there. All right, I've got just a standard parachute cord lanyard. This one's not super expensive. It's made of nylon and aluminium alloy. 7 strand, 1.2 meters long. There's a ton of these you can get. Maximum strength of 220 kilograms. It's durable, water resistant, and can be used as an emergency survival tool. So you could put that on your keyring if you'd like. Other things that people might like to carry is just your standard kind of whistle, aluminium whistle. The other thing that's very indispensable that I do carry is the well, as we all know how quality product the Leatherman are. This is the Leatherman Squirt PS4. Again, this is probably the industry standard, and a lot of people carry those. I've got standard one. Comes with many pliers. It's a 9-in-1 multi-tool. It comes with pliers, and that's a big thing for me. Many other models don't. Scissors and a pocket full of other features. It comes in handy with everything from snipping fishing line to wrapping a birthday present. It's got spring action needle nose pliers, spring action wire cutters, 4-centimeter knife. Everything opens from the outside as well, which is really cool. So that way when it's closed, everything sort of opens out. Okay. It's got a lot of different stuff. Like with most Leatherman products, you can access each tool or feature from the outside. It's got a stainless steel body, comes with a 25-year warranty. Again, don't buy cheap, buy something that's going to last. Closed, it's only 5.72 centimeters, weighs 56 grams or 2 ounces. But again, for me, that's too heavy to have on my keyring, so I keep that in my pocket. You could stick that in your Altoids tin. You could stick that in your other sort of everyday pocket carry if you want. Another couple other things you might like to consider. A lot of people will carry a different knife. The original Opinel folding knife, this is size number 4. Opinel is obviously one of the most famous knife brands in the world, and perhaps the most famous French brand. Number 4 is a small model. It does not feature the Viro block safety ring, as it does with some of the high grade numbers, but it's superb craftsmanship. Inox blade, beechwood handle, as with all Opinel knives, made from Sandvik stainless steel, anti-corrosive, and again, open, it's 12 centimeters. The blade's 5 centimeters, and it weighs only 14 grams. You can put that on your keyring, but again, what works for me is the utility key. There's a little knife on that I tend to use, as I mentioned before. That tends to work for me. But again, these are interchangeable. You can just add them to the keyring if you want. Okay, a couple other things you might want to consider is just a standard pillbox. It's an outer airtight pillbox capsule. I know there's one of these made by True Utility. This is just a fairly cheap one, but it's got a screw-on cap and the O-ring, rubber O-ring, which makes it safe and airtight and moisture-free. Perfect for holding tablets, but also Tinder, cash, or whatever. This is almost 1.97 centimeters. Again, that's something else you might want to include on your keyring. A couple other things you might want to consider. Obviously, people like to carry a Firesteel. This is a pretty good one. As we all know, this is the Firesteel Scout 2.0. Comes with a whistle there. Yeah, whistle works. Okay. Now this was, I guess, originally developed for use by the Swedish Department of Defense. So it's the original fire starter. Features a new design than the previous model, color-matched lanyard and built-in emergency whistle. Very dependable and intense. Close to 3,000 sparks or 3,000 strikes you'll get out of this one. It's a favourite of many people, hunters, fishermen, campers. It's a foolproof way to light stoves and gas barbecues as well. Comes with the stainless steel striker and ergonomic handles. It's compact and lightweight at only 27 grams. But again, that's not something I need to carry on my keyring. It goes in my pocket with me, or you can put that in your Altoids kit if that's what you'd like to do. Another thing I carry with me is the Gerber Chard, mainly because I needed a pry bar. Emergency situations. Overall length is 7 centimeters and it weighs a tiny 0.6 ounces. Comes in either black or silver titanium, silver titanium coating, but it is stainless steel. Aside from the pry bar, it's got a Phillips head screwdriver, small flathead screwdriver, medium flathead screwdriver as well. It's got your standard bottle opener, wire stripper there, and lanyard hole. So again, if you're stuck somewhere, that's going to open up all sorts of stuff. It's a really handy pry bar. A couple other things that people like to use as well is the aircraft cable. Again, you can get these fairly cheaply now. Stainless steel aircraft wire cable. Can't undo, very handy to have on your keyring. And as you can see, there's a bunch of stuff here that you can interchange with your keyring. But for me, these things work best in my pocket or in an Altoids kit kind of setup. But again, my standard keyring, because I don't want to be carrying something that's overly heavy. It's heavy enough as it is. It's got your fire starter, true steel, your light, and then of course the original utility key. So again, that works for me for my everyday carry keyring. I think that's the best. But what's important for me is the stainless steel key ring, the S-binder there that ensures that nothing falls off. Again, that's works for me. Please let me know what your comments are. I hope that helps you in some of your selections. I haven't added links to any of these items. If you Google them, you'll be able to find links to take you to where you can purchase them. Thanks for watching today, and please leave any comments.